supporting women, and that we need more women writers and more women filmmakers, and we need the world to know more women's stories, because women's stories are being neglected now, and that makes me sad. And anything I can do to inspire other women to write is something I would like to do.
Our film is all about making sure that there are more women behind the scenes, in front of the camera, and that there are more stories told about women, and so I felt like it was completely appropriate and in line with what Athena represents.
I think we all learn by example, and the most inspirational thing is to see other people being successful, and then in success you can help others. I mean, I've been fortunate enough to be able to bring writers and directors along behind me, so doing your own thing is really inspirational.
I do say to many young women who contact me for advice about their careers, go for it. Absolutely go for it. I was in a generation that came into our professional lives at a time when women were supposed to know their place, which was either in the bedroom or in the kitchen. And today, women's place is everywhere. And I'm proud to have been a part of that revolution, and I want it to keep on going. So I want women to do everything.
Be relentless. If I had to say, the one thing you have to do is absolutely believe in what you're doing and don't take no. Just keep going. Just imagine that if it doesn't work there, it's going to work somewhere else. Don't ever give up.
One of the things that I find really concerns young women is the question of whether they can have a meaningful career as well as a long-lasting marriage and wonderful children. And a lot of young women seem to think that you have to choose among those things, and this is very distressing to me because I'm a baby boomer and all of my friends have had terrific careers and long-lasting marriages and great kids, and there's no reason that women have to choose and sacrifice a big part of themselves. And so I always try to encourage young women to think of ways, and I think there are more ways now than there have ever been before, to juggle things. The juggling act is complicated, but it is eminently doable, and it is so worth it.
I actually feel that it's women who are inspiring me, and I'm really fortunate to be able to make documentary films about those kinds of women.
My partner, Jeannie Rediker, who directed our film.
When I first arrived in Los Angeles, there was a woman who was the correspondent for the New York Times named Algene Harmitz, and she took me under her wing and was a big mentor to me all through the years and remains a very close friend to this day.
Oh, really, my parents were my inspiration. My parents were both writers, and they wanted their daughters, all four of them, to be writers, and they were so clear about that, and we were rewarded for every interesting thing we ever said.
One is that there's not enough women producing for other women. I think that lots of women are behind really successful men directors, and we've got to get those women to be supporting women directors.
I actually think that it's really important for there to be strong role models and for there to be attention paid to the people who are successful. In Hollywood, still, there aren't enough women directors, Catherine Bigelow accepted. I mean, she really was the exception. In journalism, I think there's a lot of room for women to excel.
It's terrific. I mean, Barnard for a long time has been synonymous with great writers and great scientists and lots of great fields. And we have some terrific alumni who have gone into film, all elements of film. You know, they're behind the scenes, they're in front of the camera, they're everywhere. So this is a great way, you know, to showcase that, but also just to show that Barnard is a leader in the city and it's a leader in the world for women. And so what better place to have a women's film festival and to talk about, you know, all that we do for women and all that we believe in for women, whether they went here or not. We just want to really advocate for women and promote them. So we're really proud to be having it here.
I loved Barnard. Barnard was truly the experience that changed my life, and I am so happy that I get to come back and talk to students and people about film and women in film and what Barnard gave me. So it's huge.